Everybody, namaste. We're Sunday evening, super chill around here. We had fajitas for dinner. And I just got, I just got inspired. And I was indulging in a little bit of Rick Astley, speaking of driving down to Florida with my family. But I never really liked Rick Astley, actually. I always found him annoying, but it was just like something that it's like a memory. When we have really strong memories of things, maybe it's because I didn't like that song. It reminds me of so much of Florida. But I was just playing it to see if it was on Alexa, and I went into the room to tell Merlin I was about to do a video, and he was like, "What, you're Rickrolling me?" I was like, "What is that?" He just taught me something. I love it when our kids teach us things. I can't tell if it's straight or all crooked right now. But anyway, this video is just for fun. And just because I was feeling like super mellow and not really excited to go back to work tomorrow. But I'm enjoying just staying mellow. So I thought I'd share that vibe. And so Merlin just taught me Rickrolling. I think it's hilarious because I was never a big Rick Astley fan. I think he's a little bit cheesy. But I was going to play Never Gonna Give You Up. And so that song, he said that's the song. So many people don't like that song. And so when you Rickroll someone is when you send them that song and make them listen to it. So I thought, okay, well, should I do it? Like, is it bad if I do it? Like, am I going to be Rickrolling everybody? And he was like, yeah. Maybe don't. He was like, actually, maybe it's fine if it's in the background. And I'm like, well, if it's like the song that's playing, he's like, maybe don't. He's like, stay cool, Mom. So I won't do that to everybody. But it made me smile. It made me laugh. It's a beautiful evening, a lot going on around here, and I'm just doing this video before I take a bath. But we are staying mellow, so instead I'm going to play one of my favorite Iron and Wine songs. I don't know if you guys know Iron and Wine, but my favorite song of theirs is called Cinder and Smoke. It's a little bit longer, but we're just going to do a really smooth flow. So put down your mat, we're going with it, we're flowing. I got lots of laundry done, I got some tidying done. I actually went down to the old port and I gave a massage. I came back. Merlin is back with me tonight, which is nice. So my neighbors are outside talking. You know, it's funny, I just went to the dippener in my building next door, and this is my neighborhood. I love it so much. I went to get myself a kombucha and treating myself after my big bike ride back up the hill to my hood. But it was really cool, actually, where I was just giving a massage. It was in an old-age residence, and up on the top, I got to see the whole view of Montreal, and I could really see the river like sort of circling around. It was so cool. Anyway, I just went to the dippener next door to get a kombucha, and I opened the fridge, and I found her scissors were sitting there on the ledge. So I took them, you know, and he was like, that's not right. So I took them and I put them on the counter with my kombucha, and I was like, your scissors are in the fridge. And she's like, I was looking everywhere for my scissors. And she was so happy she gave me my kombucha. She was like, take, I have been looking everywhere for my scissors. So she was like, you're an angel. Take your kombucha. Anyway, it was cute. Anyway, okay, so put down your mat. We're gonna just do a smooth flow, and then I have Willie Nelson for us to listen to afterwards. My favorite Willie Nelson song, and just I love his voice so much. Makes me happy. Anyway, so no major topics tonight. We're just flowing and feeling happy and smiling, and I hope you all had a nice weekend. Okay, so join me. Put down your mat. Let's flow. Find that wave and ride it. Alexa, play Cinder and Smoke by Iron and Wine.
Cinder and Smoke by Iron and Wine on Amazon Music.
Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe. I think it's funny to say that, so I've been saying it more. It's actually like I am getting more subscribers. subscribers. It's nice. Thank you. All right, focus. Let's flow on a nice Sunday evening in June.
Give me your hand. The dog in the garden room is covered in mud. And dragging your mother's clothes, cinder and smoke. The snake in the basement found the juniper shade. The farmhouse is burning down. Give me your hand. Take what you will tonight. I'll give it as fast and high as the flame will rise. Cinder and smoke. Some whispers around the trees. The juniper bends as if you were listening. Give me your hand. Your mother is drunk as all the firemen shake. A photo from father's arms, cinder and smoke. You asked me to pray for rain with ash in your mouth. You ask it to burn again.
Oh my goodness, I love them so much. That just made me think of an old angel of mine, my friend Roman, who we always listened to music together, and I got to live with him for a little while in this nice big apartment on Clark Avenue that had blue floors. And it was just so peaceful in there all the time, and I actually just biked up Clark and I thought about you, Roman. Shout out, hope you're good. We don't see each other enough. Big hug. If you watch my videos. Shout out to all my friends that are watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support and the likes. It really helps. Encourages me. Keep coming back and sharing my space with y'all, and my energy with y'all, and my smile, and my goofiness, and my peace, and my love from my open heart to yours. Let's all just spread the love now, okay? I've had difficulties with my dad in my life, and he was kind of the tough love kind of dad. And today, actually, Merlin and I were talking about a friend of his that's his favorite girlfriend that lives downstairs from him, and she was crying recently. Oh no, she hurt herself recently, that was the thing, and she wouldn't cry. And Merlin was trying to tell her that it was okay to cry if she had to cry, and that he was trying to let her let it out because her dad's a bit tough love maybe, and it's hard for dads to not be that way. It's maybe easier for papas or for grandfathers to be sweet. Like Merlin was like, his grandfather is just so cool. He's like, my grandfather takes me fishing and golfing and does a bunch of stuff with me. He doesn't have to discipline in the same way as dads did with their tough love. So my dad was very tough love with me. But it made me strong, right? I can lift cinder blocks and lawn mowers and doors. And when he says to me, like when we were talking on the phone yesterday, like I have no choice but to stick this out to retirement. In French, the construction, les entrepreneurs, we like to say, on n'a pas le choix. Ils n'ont pas le choix. Est-ce que ça va bien? We say, is it good? How are you? The biggest answer they'll say is, pas le choix. On n'a pas le choix, ça va? Like, we have no choice but to do good. And so it was very funny to hear my dad say that. It's exactly what everybody says in that world. My dad is a contractor and taught me a lot about building, and I appreciate that. Him and my mom together worked well to create our home. We were always in renovation. My mom always did the electrical work and the stone work and the painting and the trim, and they're just such a good team. And we used to drive down to Florida every year, like I was saying. It's such a heartwarming memory for me and my brother. In the 70s, in the 80s, early 80s, we didn't need, sorry, my sweater's bugging me, I gotta just take it off. It was really cold here today. Anyway, around that time, I guess we didn't really need seatbelts as much, so between the two front seats in the van, we had this just piece of plywood that my brother and I would sit on, cruising down the highway, driving all the way to Florida, and we never felt scared, ever. I've driven on highways in the States since then and have always felt scared. But sometimes when you're with your dad, you just look at your dad like he's the biggest, strongest person, right? Anyway, I love you, Dad. Thanks for making me tough. And for instilling a love of music in me. Gotta say, my dad listens to the Eagles almost every day. He was a drummer. My mom loves music too. I was raised on the Beatles. But Willie Nelson just sits there in my heart, and I just love him that he's still trucking. So we're gonna lie down and listen to Georgia on My Mind, which is probably my favorite song, but I have so many favorite songs. But when I'm feeling mellow, I love listening to this song. So join me, we're gonna relax and get into our theta brainwaves for the evening, and then I'm gonna have a nice bubble bath because I got new bubble bath. I got a new candle. It's important to treat ourselves well and spoil ourselves, really, if we're, wanting to take care of ourselves and heal and be good and stay in the light, then treat yourself right, and that way other people will treat you right. Georgia, let's just lie down and rest and relax before the whole week starts all over again. Alexa, play Georgia on My Mind by Willie Nelson.
Here's Georgia on My Mind by Willie Nelson on Amazon Music.
I meant to put down a towel. I'm just going to put down my towel. Lie down a towel if you want to be cozier. Be a seashell towel.
Georgia, Georgia,
Oh, yeah.
the whole day through. Just an old sweet song
Steady on the left, 4 circles to the right.
keeps Georgia
Enter your
on my
peace.
mind.
Now reverse.
Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still, in the peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. On my mind. On my mind.
well, that filled me with sweet memories. Like an old sweet song. I wish I could sing. Then I would just be making singing videos. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope that puts sweet dreams in our head for tonight. And we start all over again tomorrow with a whole new week. I hope you had a good weekend. I know I did. Of just chilling in my heart space at home with my wonderful son, who might be off for a few weeks with his grandparents coming up. So we have to appreciate those that we love while we can. Give them lots of hugs and kisses and fill our hearts up with love so that when we have to part, we can still feel that energy deep within. Because it's always there. Love is just like spirit, it's just like light. Energy cannot be extinguished. It can only be transformed. So take all that negative energy and bring it into the light and move forward this week with a smile. And I'll be back again soon, mustering up some energy to keep doing videos for you all. Thank you for joining me. I'm very grateful. Take it easy. Stay in your peace. Stay in your heart space and spread that love and light. Namaste.